Have you ever gone into a dirty classroom or a building and realized, hey, how are these really clean all the time? And then you finally come to the realization that how important janitors and cleaning people really are. That's what Fund Many Speech 7 is all about. The people who don't get enough credit, or the workers who really just don't get as much attention as they should be. So I just have a list of a few that I would like to point out. Anybody that does kind of cleanup or like an after hours cleaning everything up and getting it ready for the next day, such as trash people, because without trash people, we would just be overflowing with trash, especially in public places. I'd forget to realize the fact that there is people that go around and collect all the trash that you throw away in public places. Another one of the professions that really does not get enough credit is public transportation, like bus drivers. These people have to constantly deal with a bunch of different people depending on their different attitudes and run these really elaborate routes every day and deal with all the traffic and everything, and that's their profession. So there's a lot of respect to those people, and they really just don't get enough recognition. Another group of people is school teachers, especially at a time like right now. Parents are realizing how important school teachers really are because they see how difficult it is to try to teach their kids, especially with e-learning and trying to help them out. And really, they're just educating children and like the next group in the future of America. So it's one of the most important jobs, and it's really not given enough credit. And teachers aren't really treated with the amount of respect as they should, it's almost like raising children at a certain level and like making them grow into education. And then one that I had already pointed out earlier, which was janitors, which is just the people who clean and get everything ready for the next use the next day. And sometimes people don't even know the janitor, or they don't know who's cleaning it, but they just come in every day to a clean room and kind of take it for granted. But without those people, you really notice how important it is to have them and what massive role they really play in everything. Because when you have something be so normal, and then like the one off-putting event, like seeing a dirty classroom or just an overflowing trash can in downtown, you're just like, oh, you finally realize, well, me particularly, but you just finally realize like, oh, there's the people that do that, and that's what they do, and it just helps to make society function a little bit easier. And then the last one I'll be talking about today is tech support, or really anybody on support lines, because if anybody dreads, there's nothing really that anybody dreads more than tech support or on some kind of hotline. But imagine being the person on the other side of that line, and it's their actual profession to deal with these people who are pretty consistently belligerent and bad at explaining things, and they have to try to guide people through and figure it out, and that's their entire job for the entire day. So it's basically like being on a tech support call with a bunch of different people, with a bunch of different variables, and a bunch of different attitudes. And those are just a few people that really don't get enough credit, and it's kind of the everyday heroes who deserve some kind of special recognition because of what they do.